Welcome to Coach Hayes Football and the team. That's right. If you're here, that means you want to become a team member, and here's how you do it. Simply join up. There are 3 tiers. The first tier is the player tier. On this tier, you get to use special emojis as well as you will get member shoutouts. The second tier is the coach tier. Now, here's where you get prioritized in the comment section on live streams, discounted merchandise. You also will receive access to early videos and private videos. The third tier is the coordinators tier. This tier right here is where it gets really exciting. You get to skip the phone lines and be next automatically. Also, you can join me on the screen, right, during the live streams. You get to come on the screen and talk your talk. Also, we'll be watching some games together. So you'll get specialized and private links in order to watch the games with Coach live. Just a quick note, the higher the tier, you also get the perks that go below it. That's really exciting. So not only that you get the perks for that tier, but you get the ones that follow underneath as well. So don't hesitate. Go ahead, hit that join button, become part of the team with Coach Hayes, and become a player, coach, or coordinator. And I'm telling you, we're going to have a great time this season.
Sports fans are gearing up at Interstate Sports, your home for officially licensed fan gear. We have jerseys, custom frames, team signs, draft tumblers, and more. For every sports fan's needs, visit InterstateSportsGifts.com.
Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, slide, 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 you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, I like you got some skate, skate on, skate, I like you got on some 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 skate. For the jet, let's go. Pull off with you, slide ding, ride ding, dad ding, moving with you, drop it with you, time about the green light, let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Kane Nation in the building? Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. I already see y'all in the chat. The producer already in the building. We got super chats rocking already. I want to know what's going on. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. We're going to make this thing happen. Uh-oh, we even got Hoodie Girl off in here, man. So we gotta do some, definitely got to do some shout outs. But let me know everything looks good, sounds good. We got to make it happen, man. I'm waiting for that thumbs up. Make sure everything is good to go. And we're going to definitely chop it up. I know I'm a little bit early, and I'll explain that in a minute. But this one, there we go. LMV with the thumbs up. Here we go. All right. Hold on. Here we go. All right, there we go, the thumbs up. So I know we rocking. Everybody can hear. Real quick, got to give a little bit of love to the chat. Do a shout out right here. P-Lo, shout out to the best channel on YouTube. Coach Hayes Football, as always, appreciate it. The juice, let's go. Uh-oh, that boy QB says that Thursday night fix. And Warren Hills, I'm feeling giddy. Ooh. And I'll get to the membership here in a second, but before I do, Falcon of X, or Falcon of TRX, as we learned as he called in last show, $199 for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he just dropped another one off in here, Falcon of X, for another $305. People talking like Miami can't play in the rain. Hey, man, we was born in the rain, man. Definitely going to make it happen, man. We were born in the rain. We got to make this thing work. But let me see here. Let me go through a couple of these as we wait for a couple of people to pile on in. Already got 76 people in the building. Let me see here. Boy, so I'm feeling giddy. I'm loving it. All right, Butterfly in the building. Appreciate it. All right, Butterfly 88. Coach, you got to change that intro a little bit since some guys aren't real Canes anymore. Ooh. We might have talked about that too. We're going to definitely talk about that. And Falcon with another 305, that cane juice. It's in the cup, baby. To be honest, let me give y'all an honest opinion. I know I had a red cup, and I said it's biting more when it's in the red cup. I'm sorry, I lied. Coach lies to his fans and the subscriber. I hate to say fan, but to the subscriber sometimes. This cup be in the car, and I always forget it until right before the show. And it's not enough time to go to the car, come back. So I put it in the red cup, but I brought it in the house for the day's show. So it's always biting a little bit more. It's in the red cup. It's always ready to rock. All right. Here we go. Somebody says shots fired. Well, let's talk about it.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired. We're going to get into the alumni, but I got to talk about Temple first. But let me go ahead and do this as Ellen put this up about the membership. You saw it earlier. If you want to join the team, all you got to do is hit the join button right below. For all my Apple users, for some reason, Apple and YouTube don't get along when it comes to the app, so you got to go through your Safari web browser and join that way. Sign in through YouTube that way and then join that way. That's how you can do it. That's the easiest way to do it. But if you want to become a member, check it out. Also, tonight, I'm just saying this. I am also doing this show actually on Thursday, the pregame, usually the day of. But I will be in Miami. I have to attend the funeral part of the family, man. So I would definitely be in Miami. But I will try to be back in Orlando that evening after the game to do a post-game show as well. So, you know, we got to take care of family first as always. But I still want to give the team what they need. And that's what it is. Let me give another shout out here. Girl, you got some eyeballs up here. Hoodie girl, a.k.a. Melissa, in the building. All right. Also, we got them Cane Juice biting shirts out there. Go grab you one of those, man. They right below. I know they're not showing up, but if you click the link, you can see it down there. It shows me. A lot of people have been looking at them, but they scared to hit that buy button. Go ahead and buy one of them Cane Juice biting shirts, and we'll definitely make it happen. All right. Here's what I want to do. I want to go through this Temple game. I want to talk a little bit. You know, I got to do my little monologue in the beginning here. And, of course, I open up the phone line. Let's talk to the people. Uh-oh, we got E. Brown in here. E. Brown in here. Oh, God. E. Brown, you need to tell me about this game experience when you went to the Bethune-Cookman game, man. IMAX in the building. Hoodie girl, Smiley in here. That's what I'm talking about. Butterfly said that's a big cup. You should see the other cups I have. Anyway, King of Battle says, Coach, Peanut, I need you to call in one day. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Peanut. I get jealous because I've seen you on other people's shows. I heard you call in to one show and you was in the talking about give it to me. Yeah, we did this, blah, blah, blah. But I need you to call in, Peanut. I need you to bless this channel so I can slap you across your face on purpose. You understand me? Look at that. Pilo been on the team for a month. He's giving shout out. People being on the team for a month. That's what I'm talking about. Pilo just became a member up in here. Y'all clap it up for Pilo becoming a member. So the Champagne Room, really quickly, as I wait for people to come on, the Champagne Room may not be open for the Canes game. I'm so sorry, but I got to take care of family first. But when I get back, hopefully maybe we can do something a little bit later or whatever the case may be. We'll find some way to make that up. I appreciate it. But anyway, here, OG Kane. Come on, man. OG Kane, bro. Oh, that thing moving fast. OG Kane, man. Look here. What? Hold up. Did E. Brown say fantastic Kane experience last Thursday night? Not scrub E. Brown. Y'all know for all the members in the building, I put a green scrub daddy in the emojis. Can you please spam the chat? Can you please spam the chat? All the members, go to the chat. You see the green scrub daddy. That's how we show love to E. Brown. That's how y'all show love to E. Brown. That's what I need. That's what I need. I need y'all to green scrub daddy E. Brown right now as I get ready for this deal. All right. The Miami Hurricanes are going to take on the Temple Owls. Who are the Temple Owls? Man, y'all know I'm stay with the dad jokes. But anyway, you get it? Who? The Temple Owls say who? But anyway, look at all these green scrub daddies up there, man. Look at these green scrub daddy. And Brother Jay, I didn't forget about you. I'm going to call you right after this. I promise, bro. I'm sorry. Been a lot. But anyway, they take on the Temple Owls. I think this should be a walkthrough game. I hate to speak like that, you know, when it comes to football and you kind of speak in that term. However, I really think this. I kind of looked at some of the condensed versions of the Temple games. Not impressed whatsoever. So here's what I will say. Right now, as I look at it, as of today, the spread is 23.5. Miami's favored by 23.5, which should definitely be a blowout. The over-under is 110. No, I'm sorry. The over-under is 46.5. Excuse me. Read that wrong. All right. So there should definitely be a blowout. I mean, this should be a killer. Now, here's what I will say about the Miami Hurricanes. Let me go and talk about the things we need to work on versus the things that we have already. I'll start with that. There we go. Tanisha in the building. Brother Jay Blaze with all the scrub hubs. Look at that scrub hub. For some reason, they don't show up on here, but they show up in the chat. And so forth. But anyhow, this is the perfect game for the Miami Hurricanes to work on their run game. That is something that has been non-existent. I have to call it what it is. I'm talking about a significant and a bona fide run game. We have to be able to establish a run game in this game, and I think this is the game to do it, okay? Yeah, we're going to throw the ball around the yard. I get all of that. I want to pull this stuff up right now. Right now, Henry Parrish leads our team in rushing with 26 carries for 192 yards total. Now, this is our third game, about to be our fourth game. I was looking at North Carolina, and Omarion Hampton, I want to say, had 200-something yards in one game. He had 200-something yards in one game. We've been in 3 games, and we have our leading rusher has 192. 7.4 yards a carry. However, but 1 touchdown. We still need to solidify our run game. And this is, I think, the game to do it going into a bye week. Okay, that's one. All right. Xavier Restrepo leads the team right now with 314 yards passing. Okay. 17 catches for 314, 18 and a half yards a catch, but he has no touchdowns. So hopefully this is a game where he can kind of get his stuff going as well. And that's going to be huge. I think Tyler Van Dyke is comfortable in this offense. He understands this offense. He can be the general on the field in this offense, and he can spread the ball around the yard. We've got the ball around quite a few people, and I have to be honest, our schedule hasn't been too tough. We put work in on Texas A&M, who was the toughest game that we had out of these 4 games. So we're gonna we should definitely walk through this thing 4-0. No problem. Going into a bye week, we know that Cam Kitchen was out due to injury, so this gives him plenty of time to heal up, and maybe some other guys who are dinged up and so forth and so on in that sense. So we got to definitely go ahead and get these guys healed up as we get ready to go into Georgia Tech, then North Carolina. So I say all that to say this. On offensively, what we have to do in order to win this, not win this ball game, but I want to say this, to clean up our offense, I guess the right way to say it. We got to be able to run the ball. We have to. We have to be able to run the rock. And we should be able to run it at will. This is a great chance to go against competition as well as, get different feels, but see what works, see what really is going on. Our inside game, I have to be honest, I'm not happy with it. I don't care who we play, from even Bethune to Texas A&M to Miami of Ohio. Our interior between the tackles, I'm still not all that happy with it. Yeah, we've had some big runs, we had some good runs, but a lot of our perimeter off-tackle plays has really kind of been our bread and butter, which is fine. However, we still have to be able to get between those tackles and go forward. We got to make those deals happen. However that is, I don't care. I don't care if we gap scheme it and pull guys, inside zone it, whatever. We got to definitely make that happen. Real quick, Chris Gaffney, all this thing, y'all moving fast. I love it. How do I get over here? Y'all killing me. I'm loving it. Oh, I miss Falcon X. Dog, hold on, Falcon X, you're killing me. All right, we got the cane juice up here. We talked about that. Falcon X again for the 305. Cane juice and cane chalice in silver. Okay. Pilo became a member. Falcon X again for another 305. Never bet the Canes, just win. All right. I'm loving that. Also, $10 here from Chris Gaffney. Peanut, where are you on our stream when Alabama played Texas and South Florida? Weird how you went in hiding. I mean, lost your spine. I mean, fell asleep. What a total waste of oxygen. Come on, Peanut. You got to call in and respond to that, Peanut. Because you always in this chat. You always spamming the chat. You always in here with the little boo-boo emojis and all that good stuff. You got to call in. And Myrick to the you for the $20. Appreciate it. Says, Coach, thank you, man, so much for that as well. Thank you, Myrick, for that. I really appreciate it. And like I said, all those donos do help the channel. And again, Cash App is on here as well. God, y'all, Loving y'all, man. Cash, I can't even get through the monologue. Y'all get too much love. Too much love. Where's the cash? Oh, here it is. And we got the cash up in here. Right here from my man, Mr. Young, for the $5 for Go Canes. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that so much. All right. Let me finish my piece. Because, see, if I don't do the cash up, the chat push it so far, it's hard to find it. So I like to give them their love kind of when I see it. Because if not, boy, you miss it and it's over. Anyway, defensively, I think we've done a good job getting to the ball. I've said this ad nauseum. We got to set the edges when it comes to the passing. We cannot allow quarterbacks to slide out the pocket and have a clear lane and a clear edge against us. All right, we got to do a better job with that. And it primarily comes from when we stunt on defensive line. When we stunt on defensive line, and I'll go back and say this, when we saw Lichtenstein and some of the younger guys come in, they ran it actually perfectly. Right? You see them come in, you see Lichtenstein come around, and they set the edges perfectly. Our starters seem to have issues. Now, I will say this. I will go as far as to say this. It may be by design because we're seeing it so often. Now, why that is the design, I have no idea. But you got to be able to have gap control defense and be able to set the edges. Because once guys get out the pocket, it becomes the difficulty on the back end, meaning the defensive back, is twofold. Now you have to cover longer. Now the play is breaking down. There's really no design to it. Now it becomes scramble drills, that kind of stuff. So we have to set the edges and make these quarterbacks throw balls under duress. I hope people understand that. It's hard to throw footballs. With a 300-pound man coming at you. You understand me? With a 300-pound man barreling down your throat, it's hard to throw those footballs, right? And if you get hit with so many times, now it becomes inaccurate footballs, right? It's only a few G's out there that can really handle that. And that's going to be huge for our defense. That is something I want to see. And can I be very selfish right now? Defensively, guys? Coach need a goose egg. I need a donut. I need a 0. I don't want even a field goal, bro. They shouldn't even get a field goal. Like, we got to start. And I know that's kind of hard to do in today's football, you know. However, I want a donut. Thank you, Butterfly88. Look at that. She threw a donut up on the screen. She threw a donut up on the screen. A donut. I want a donut. Not a donut hole. I want a donut. All right. Right here, Chris Gaffney, man. Appreciate you. Boy, y'all killing. I'm loving this, man. Thank y'all so much. Chris Gaffney up here for the $5. Peanut will be back when Alabama plays a team that can beat this year like a high school team. Golly, y'all tough, man. Y'all tough on them. And I saw Hoodie Girl in the building as well. She up on here on the board. Let me get her going. And Hoodie Girl says, shout out to LMV, even though she thinks I'm a Twitter bully. Also, I want to see Chris and Peanut in a battle. Maybe we can set that up. Shad in the building with a pause. I'm loving it. Shad, I saw your video, man. You tough on the boy. You tough on him. Y'all go check out Shad's channel, man. You got to talk about these Canes, man. We're going to talk about these Canes and the whole Colorado with the Warren Sapp and the Michael Irvins and so forth. We'll get into that piece. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's talk a little Temple right quick. Right now, the quarterback for Temple, E.J. Warner, has 760 yards, 62 of 118 with a 52.5% passing completion percentage. Not doing well. It's only thrown 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That's not looking too hot. However, he's only given up 1 sack. So that right there tells me he doesn't spend a lot of time on his back. Pause. And so forth and so on. So we got to be able to create those pressures and those sacks on him. And we got to put him under duress. Right now, I told you that the top end rusher, Jay Smith, has 24 carries for 187 yards, 7.5 yards a carry. All right, but he only has 1 touchdown. And then D. Hubbard is the other running back with 18 carries for 106 yards at 5.9 yards per carry. So that's huge. That's huge right there. Okay. And their top receiver has 16 receptions, 185 yards with 1 touchdown. They don't seem to be scoring a lot of touchdowns. However, they are being productive. All right. Here we go. What Shad got in here for me? A great Dade County philosopher once said, hit him with him. What? I hate reading these because I feel like you can't read. A great Dade County philosopher once said, hit him high, hit him low. Okay, I got you. Shad, you stop it. You hit him high, hit him low. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's funny. All right. Let me get this thing rocking, man. Y'all kill. We got new members in here, man. We got all kind of stuff going on, man. All right. So, Melissa, Coach needs some hooked on phonics. It works for me. Huh? Anyway, let me get the rocking and rolling. Also, our sponsor for the day, and for always, big Hurricane fan, right there, interstatesportsgifts.com. If you're looking for any memorabilia, please go check them out. They got all the greatest stuff, man. Dude called me and said, Coach, you know he called in and said this. A guy called my phone at 3 o'clock in the morning, Coach, looking for some stuff because you said call him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, the dude was in Saudi Arabia. He was in the military, but he called anyway. And guess what? My man Trevor sent out his stuff all the way to Saudi Arabia. He shipped his stuff all the way to Saudi Arabia. So he's going to be repping to you in Saudi Arabia, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right? That's what we're talking about. So let's get this thing going. Like I said, I'm very selfish tonight. I do want to have a 0 when it comes to Temple's offense. I don't want them to score anything. I want to go into Philadelphia and straight trash these cats, man. I don't know why. Maybe so. Who knows? But I want to trash them, man. Look at this. This is what I want you to call in, Peanut, so I can slap face. I want to be able to slap your face right now, Peanut. That's what I want to do. Oh, press the wrong button. Who said, oh, ball head? Yeah. Hit him high, hit him low. You're right. That is JT Money, man. JT Money also said quite a few other things. But anyway, we'll go ahead and start this queue up if you want. We're not going to be on here long, as I lie to you always and say we're not going to be on here long. It end up being 3 hours. I've already been talking for 23 minutes. So go ahead and call on in 862-799-9956. Let's talk a little bit about this. I know the pregame show is a couple of days early. Like I said, I have to attend a funeral here Saturday. So I will be in Miami, but I'll definitely try to be back for the Kane post-game show and make that happen as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and knock this thing out. 862-799-9956. I would love to hear your thoughts on Miami taking on the Temple Owls. What do you want to see from the Miami Hurricanes? We've seen us pass the ball pretty good. We've seen Tyler Van Dyke throw it around the yard. We've seen people not dropping the ball. I should say that quietly. We don't want to stir that up. We should see quite a few things going on here. But one thing we haven't seen offensively is an established running game. And that's something that we definitely have to take care of, an established running game. All right. I'll make sure I didn't miss any super chat. So like I said, go ahead and give us a call, 862-799-9956. Rob the Man Media, baby. What's up, man? What's going on with you, baby? Y'all go check out his channel too. He do some Colorado stuff over there. Got a lot of good stuff going on, man. So go check out Rob the Man Media, baby. And we'll make it happen. So Coach said, who's coming back off injury? I don't know. We really didn't have any major injuries. I know that Mark Fletcher. Of course, we know about Cam Kitchens. That we know. I don't think we should see Cam Kitchens now. I don't think we're going to see Mark Fletcher either. I have to be very honest. I think he was under concussion protocol. I may be wrong, but I don't think you'll see him in this game either. They may want to give him his 4 games, save his red shirt, and keep him around. So that's what it is in that sense. I can't believe y'all Canes ain't calling in 151 people in the building. Ain't nobody want to talk to Coach. Nobody want to talk to Coach. Again, I'm not sure somebody said Mesidor, Dean, and Kelly. Maybe not. I don't think they are rushing to get them back in. Here's my deal: why rush them, or bring them in, especially knowing you have a bye week coming up? Let them get healthy. Let them get that thing all the way. Whatever it is, let them get it back in and let them make it happen. And as we go into ACC play, that's where we really need those guys, and we really need them to make it count. I really think Temple will be light work. I think this game will go by extremely fast, especially with the new rule of not stopping the clock on the first downs and the whole 9 yards. I think I saw a statistic where they said it only takes 6 plays away from a game, this new rule. But it doesn't seem like it. It seemed like the game moves fast unless you play 2 overtimes. But other than that, it seemed like it goes extremely fast. Like when Miami played Bethune-Cookman, I think we started at 7:30. I think I was doing the post-game show at like 9:45, something crazy like that. Or maybe 10 o'clock, somewhere in that sense. You know what, QB? You're 100% right. I don't know why I left that off. Tight end play. We got to see more from tight ends. Again, I know it's a different coordinator, but with Will Mallory, I can't believe I just said that, bro. Will Mallory was a big part of the Miami offense last year. I know that was Josh Gaddis' offense. However, our tight ends, we are tight end you. We have some great ones come through here. And I think we have some great ones now. And we definitely need to get them into the fold when it comes to not just blocking with McCormick, right? And we're going to talk about McCormick, talking about he won a 9th year. McCormick. God, bro, you had been in college a decade, bro. A decade. Sometimes we got to just say no, right? Bro, 9 years? You've been in college. If you don't walk out of college with a doctorate degree, then I mean you're slacking, bro. I had to be honest with you. You're slacking, dog. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I know you dealt with injury, but that didn't stop your pencil from working and typing on your computer. To be in college, bro, you like Van Wilder, bro. Like, that's some Van Wilder stuff right there, bro. 9 years? I don't even know how they would give him an additional year. I don't know. But anyway, I'm still waiting on a phone call. I'm getting upset, man. Bro, 9 years in college? Van Wilder. That was a funny movie anyway. But anyhow, like I say, shout out to a couple of people here. Gil, where you been, man? Huh? We need to work on those blitzes that lead up, running back open on the pass. Yes, defensively, we got to be able to account for the wheel route. And I'll say this. I think I did it in the Good, Bad, and Ugly where I talked about how to kind of pre-snap read that. When you look at running backs and they're kind of offset, but they're behind the offensive tackle, that is a tell that he's trying to escape on a route. He's not behind the guard. He's behind the tackle. He's trying to escape. Those are pre-snap things that we have to communicate to whomever it may be. And that's where some issues come in. And by now, we got to get those things fixed. I mean, bro, we're in week 4. Yes, I know it's a new defense and all, but guys, that's not a new phenomenon. Like, that's not a new deal when it comes to college football and playing football. But back to my tight ends. To the tight ends, we got to get them more involved, whether it is with the Arroyo, with Skinner, right? Hell, I take Riley Williams. We should definitely get them more involved in the game. I know McCormick come in primarily as the 6th offensive lineman, the mobile 6th offensive lineman, but we got to get them down the middle of the field, so forth and so on in this deal, man. CW in here. I heard there's a 12th year sophomores at Hampton. Get the crap out of here, man. Peanut, call on in. 862-799-9956. Call on in. I want to talk to you. I want to hear what your point is, even though I know you're an Alabama person. But there it is. CW in the building. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. As I look at this deal here. All right, let me pull these things up here as I want to look through some of the stuff with Temple. Big shout out to Stan Drayton. I want to give Stan Drayton, he's the coach at Temple, known him for years. For years. I've known Coach Drayton for years. Good guy, good coach. Really cares about the players. I don't think he got enough care, but they're gonna beat us. We still got a mud stomp old Coach Drayton. However, I do like Coach Drayton, and I'm glad he has the opportunity to be a coach over there at Temple. Oh, let me give another quick dono in the building as we wait for the phone calls. $10 from my man Dread80 in the building, man. Appreciate you. Another $10 on Cash App from Dread80. Thank you so much. Oh, and for people that did right here on PayPal, I thank you. Like I said, don't put your stuff up here on PayPal because it just gives out too much information, and I can't block it out. It's too hard to do. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Coach, my old lady be watching too. I was looking on her account. I ain't been nowhere. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I thought you had been missing for a little bit. I need somebody to call in and represent. What's going on, man? I ain't never been this lonely. Usually Chi-Town Kane call in because he don't like to see Coach up here talking. I done said all I got to say. I mean, ain't really much to talk about Temple. My goodness, we got a bye week after that. Oh, God. I guess that's all I know. She said, bye, Coach. Mommy duty called. Ah, man, put JR right there on the seat and show him Coach Hayes football. Let's get him started early. Maybe it's a girl. I'm not sure. Get her started early. Doesn't matter. Peanut, come on in here. Hey, Tanisha says, nobody has anything to say about Temple. Well, yes, somebody does. AKA Hoodie Girl has something to say. Talk to us, Hoodie Girl.
What's up, Coach Hayes? I couldn't let the chat leave you hanging for this long.
Man, I'm hanging like clothes on the clothesline, man. I'm up here hanging like I really don't have a lot to say because it's Temple, right? We playing good ball. Right? I said all I had to say. You know, talk to me. What's your thoughts on Temple?
I mean, I think we're gonna blow them out. I mean, you could always talk basketball if you wanted to.
I don't know much about basketball, but educate me. Talk to me.
Miami Hoops just signed the highest ranked recruit ever in the history of the program yesterday. Got a verbal commit from 5-star number 7 in the class, Jaleel Bethea.
So talk to me about him and his skill set. What does he bring to the table? What does he do? Well, what will he do for the Canes in the future?
He's coming in 2024. He's a 6'4" combo guard, and he can shoot the three. He can drive. He can play off the dribble. He can, move without the ball. He can make tough shots. His offensive game is insane, and his defensive game's not bad either. And I think it's something he'll improve when he gets here. But he's already being projected as a probable lottery pick after a one-and-done season with us.
Really? So where's he from?
Yeah. He is from Philly, and he picked us over Villanova and Kansas.
Really? Coach L out there doing some things, huh? They trying to make some moves,
Coach
huh?
L, the GOAT. I was going to say, if nobody wants to talk Temple, I'll come in here and bring some hoops onto the show.
Hey, listen, this is what we here for. We talking Canes. Like I say, basketball just too finicky for me. But, hey, I'm always willing to learn. And like I said, you bring in the hot knowledge, right? Because Temple is hot garbage. So that's my deal, man. That's exactly right. But
listen, Temple barely beat an Akron team where their starting running back is Lorenzo Lingard.
Is that where Lingard is now?
He's at Akron, and he scored a touchdown in that game.
Bro, I thought Lorenzo Lingard was going to go to every school in Florida because he was at Miami, Florida. He didn't go to Florida State. He was at USF, I think. Was he there for a year?
He was about to be the next Cam McCormick.
No, UCF. So he was Bro, let me ask you, what's your thoughts on Cam McCormick? Should he move on, or do you want to see a ninth year?
Listen, if Cam he got the okay from the Pac-12 to get another year, but from what he said, he has to reapply for it because he's in the ACC now. But if he wants to stick around, I'd love it. That dude can block his butt off. I think he's a great player. I mean, I know he's like 25, but man, so that's what I've seen in a while. Great things for us being a part of that offensive line as a tight end, and he's made some really good catches. So if he wants to stick around another year, I'm all for it. That people hate, I'm all for it.
Hey, I love it. You know what I mean? For real. Like, I'm just saying, after 9 years, you better not be coming out here with just a doggone undergrad or maybe just your master's. You need to have at least 3 master's degrees.
That's gonna be Dr. McCormick by the time he's done.
Would he have been? It's interesting if somebody can research that in the chat. Would he be the first college football player on scholarship to receive their doctorate if he could do it?
Right. I'm saying I don't know where he's at in his education, but I mean the guy's had to kind of persevere through 3 years of injuries and everything.
Right.
So the fact that he's still playing, kudos to him, and he's just taking advantage of the time that he gets, and he's getting a free education. Man, I'm still paying off my student loans from grad school from Miami. So kudos to him. He's getting it for free and playing football and doing a good job at it. So
now he making it happen. I mean, he is playing. I have to say that he has brought a whole new outlook when it comes to the blocking part. We know what we kind of went through last year with Will Mallory. Catching the ball was never his issue, but we do need you to block something, man. You know what I mean?
And that's a good leader in the tight end room. You know, he's been around for a bit, and he knows Coach Cristobal from Oregon.
Sure.
And with Elijah Arroyo not having played yet, I mean, he's the veteran presence on this team.
Definitely.
As far as tight ends are concerned.
Let me ask you this last question here before I get to 38-34 coming to you. But let me ask you a quick question about Arroyo. We know that his father calls in. I think he watches the show regularly. However, when he was injured, and did he come back? He hasn't come back yet, has he?
No, he hasn't come back yet.
Yeah,
I don't think we need to rush him. I don't think we need to rush him back. Let him be 100%. But when he gets back on the field, he's going to be a beast because he can do everything.
Yeah,
he's such a physical specimen. I'm so excited for him to come back.
He's gotten so much bigger. Have you seen him?
Yeah, and he has great hands. He can run routes. He can block. I mean, he's literally the full package. He's what you think of when you think of Miami as tight end U. That's the type of player you think of.
Yeah, guys that can run, they can block, they're aggressive, they're fast. You know, they got some receiver skill sets to them. So no, I totally am impressed. But I appreciate you for getting me off the edge and saving me, because I was about to go over the cliff. I couldn't imagine nobody want to talk to old coach, but Hoodie Girl comes in to save the day, and I'm so upset.
I was gonna call in, but I was gonna wait till a little while, save the best for last. But I guess you had the grand finale at the beginning this time.
No, say the best for first. That's how I look at it. Come on in and knock it out the park. But I am still upset that I didn't get a chance to meet you at the tailgate because of the weather. But I will be at the Clemson game. Listen, rain, sleet, or snow, which I doubt we have snow in Miami. I would definitely be there.
Come over to my tailgate because Coop's gonna be there and he's gonna be racing Lance Leggett.
So what's the prize? Some wristbands and some peanuts. What are they doing for the prize? Who wins?
I think if Coop loses, he has to buy a bunch of the boiled one peanuts, and if Lance loses, he has to buy I think it's like 10 hoodies or 10 shirts off of Coach Coop's merch site or something. I forgot what the actual bet was.
I love it.
But I will be officiating the race.
Oh my goodness. Boy, somebody got to run a 40 in the front yard. I'm loving it. But Melissa, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, Coach A. Thanks for taking my call.
Always. Thank you. All right, LMV for $4.99. She says, Coach, you had more to say about Bethune. I did. Because Temple is like, you know what I mean? I see you guys back there. Chris Gaffney says, Peanut, are you happy your stadium was full for that Texas game? Y'all killing Peanut, man. Peanut, you don't got nothing to say? I tell you, Peanut, I get jealous, man. You call in on other people's show. You done been on other people's show. And you won't even call in on here, but you spam us up all the time. Coach feeling a certain way about that. Let me get to 38-34. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Good evening, Coach. My name is Eddie Velva, and I'm calling from Santa Barbara, California.
All right, all the way from the west side. Talk to us. You a Cane?
For life.
For life. All right.
I've been a Cane since 2003.
Okay, all right. So talk to us, man. What's your thoughts about this Temple game, man? What do you think the Canes are going to do, and what do you think the Canes need to do or work on?
I definitely think that we are going to win this game. We're we're definitely gonna impose our will on it. I mean, on them. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just about executing
Mm-hmm.
and cleaning up. Cleaning up the flag, cleaning up the flags, because we all know we should have our way with this team. It's just about executing and not playing to the standard. Basically, like Mike Tomlin says, play to the standard.
That's right.
Don't don't play around, lag it around, and things of that nature. And by the third quarter, the second string guys come in and they get some fine tuning as well.
I totally agree, right? I believe this game should be very similar to the Bethune-Cookman outcome, where it should be, again, you have to remember the landscape of football looks a little bit different now. I still can't understand. I still never saw how Oregon put up 81 points in today's football the way it is. However, we should definitely score. I think quickly. They got some guys that can play, but not enough. And I think we should take advantage of that. But like I said earlier, solidify the run game, most definitely clean up some things we don't need to clean up in a game type situation, and let the young pups go out there and make all the mistakes they need to, so we can have it on tape so they can clean it up as well.
Most definitely. And one other question, Coach. So at what point in time should Corey Brown consider going to receiver? Because you're 6'4", running the 4.4 range. And the guys that we have coming in are already developed passers. So, I mean, not to knock him or his efforts, but at some point in time, should we consider putting him at receiver? Again, you're 6'4", you're in that 4.4 range.
I'll say this, man. Football is not like it used to be. I'll just say this quickly as I move on, coming to those other members. But football is not like it used to be. I'm a firm believer in this. I've always been a firm believer in this. I don't have a problem with somebody presenting different options, but if a kid is steadfast on being a quarterback, just like I had Quentin Flowers, right? Winky, who ended up going to South Florida to play, and he wanted to be a quarterback. I have no problem with a young man wanting to be a quarterback. He has that kind of speed. Like I said, according to Footballville and Street and those guys, he wants to develop and be a quarterback. Does he have the tools? I think so. There's some things he definitely has to work on, so forth and so on. But to answer that, like I said, if he wants to do it, I'm all here for it. Now, he has to gauge his availability of playing and all of that stuff. And if something was to happen and he decided to transfer, I have no qualms about that at all. I totally understand it. But I am for a guy wanting to live his dream and betting on himself. I'll say that.
100%.
Yeah. So I appreciate you, man. All the way from California, yay, baby. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. But I'm originally from Miami, though. So
okay.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Because they wanted to ask me what game made you a Miami Hurricane, but you're from the crib, right?
What game made me a Miami Hurricane fan?
Yeah.
I'll say the first game I really watched was that 2003 game when the Hurricanes went up Tallahassee during that rainstorm, and I seen Sean Taylor on full display. That's the game that I really know captured me.
Got you. I love it, man. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Don't be a stranger. Keep calling on in.
Most definitely, Coach. Thanks for everything you're doing for our team.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right,
yes,
cool.
Sir, God bless.
Thank you. God bless you too, man. God, Cool from the crib is a member. He get to skip the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. Hold up. Slap myself.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hold on. Oh, you got to hang up. Oh, I can hang you up, but hold on. I got to slap myself. Cool. You heard what I just said? We got a member in the hey, I said we got a member in the building. Cool from the crib. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. Slap yourself again, hey. Damn, cane juice be biting.
What's going on, Coach?
I'm good, man. Talk to us, man. What's up with these Temple cats? Man, we got to pluck these owls and make them say, who?
Oh, for sure. It's 2 transfers that's there that used to play for the U.
Who is that? They need to get slapped. Who is that?
I think one of them is either a punter or a kicker.
Yeah, okay.
And the other one is Allen Hayden, defensive tackle.
Oh, Alan Hay is there. I didn't know he was at Temple. Slap them
And
anyway.
he's starting. I think he got to start because I think they got a few guys down on the defensive line.
Gotcha.
But I think we should handle them decent because, like you said, I mean, because of the presence that we have in the trenches, man, it's a done deal, and it's finally where it's on the road to where we wanted to go. So long as we win in the trenches, I think we should hand them a nice little goose egg. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question here. And I'm having a hard time with this on defense. Cool. Right now.
I know what you're gonna say.
All right, tell me what you think I'm gonna say.
They never set this edge.
No, we talked about that. Here's where my problem is. Our sacks our D-line sacks ain't looking too great.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got Lichtenstein with one, Ruben Bain with one, Wesley Bassing with one, Smith with one, Chase Smith with one, Harrison Hunt with one, and Jafari Harvey with one. Ragone with a half, Washington with a half.
Right.
The only starter defensive lineman that we have with a sack is it Harrison Hunt? We got Bobby Washington Jr., a backup with a half a sack, Ragone with a half a sack, Chase Smith with a sack, Lichtenstein with a sack, and Ruben Bain coming off the bench with a sack. But I'm talking about I need a Leonard Taylor showing, and I need it right now.
No, trust me, Coach. And remember the last show we talked about it, at least for the Canes. We definitely need LT to show up. We definitely need him to show up, bro. Like you said, like I said the last time, bro, he should have it should have been a 3-sack game in Bethune-Cookman.
Come on.
This at the very least should be a 2-sack game or at least a 4 tackle for loss game.
Yeah, like, come on. Where you at, Leonard? I need your LT.
I just hope he's not injured. You know what I mean? And I get what the brother said the last time. Less talk from James, more picks.
Yeah, like for example, Leonard Taylor right now has 1 tackle, 1 assisted tackle. He got 2 tackles in 3 games. He's got one solo and 1 assisted. So you got total 2 tackles in 3 games. This is no bueno.
Yeah, he got to step it up. And I heard, I don't know, somebody was saying the last game that, his fundamentals kind of dip. I heard he was getting off the ball, coming up high. And he got to get his pad level back down.
We got to do something.
So he can be that force.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
He can easily have a Virginia game.
Yeah, bro. Bethune-Cookman was an eat game, right? At least two. This one I give him at least 1. He should be. Even Miami, Ohio. You know what I mean? Texas A&M may be a little tougher, right, but at least a half a sack, something. But anyway, I got to push on, man. We got quite a few back here now. I think they were waiting for the hoodie girl to call in, like you say the best for first, and now they want to open the floodgates to the line.
No, definitely, Coach. Appreciate you and everything you do.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right, I'm going to my man here next, Derek in the building. This is going to be a good one. I know Derek, man. Cool from the crib. And Derek, talk to me.
What's good, Coach?
I'm good, man. I want to hear I want to hear what you got to say.
No, I'm actually going to rebuttal to what you just said about LT.
All right.
But, I mean, I know you, Coach, I know you know football. Is what happened to, you know how the system is, because schematically, LT's playing like almost a 1 check right now. That's all he is. He can 1 technique do right now, and that's not a set CD tackle like stands for him right now, but that's what they got him playing, which I don't know why. Like he's a 3 tech all day, but they use Dean and they use all the other D tackles as little at his position and his natural position. when I see him line up every game, I'm seeing him playing one tech. He's taking on the double teams, and I'm like, well, he ain't gonna be productive like this. Like, he's the double team man. Like last year, Jackson was the double team man, and he got a chance to eat next to Jackson because Jackson was the one tech, and he was the 3 tech. See, this year he the 1 tech, so it don't look sexy on paper. But he's doing his job because he actually still great at high on PFL. He's still great at high, but it's like it's not sexy.
So here's my thing, Derek. I'm with you. However, when you play teams like Bethune-Cookman and you play teams like
no, you're right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he should be off the charts, but I'm saying get on the chart. That's all I'm saying is get on the chart, right? In the sense of, bro, I need you to perform, dog. I need you to get on here, and especially as many stunts that we do and all the kind of stuff that we got going on here. Come on, now if we were just playing straight up and he just got to get, man, we man, we got to, like I said, you don't got to be the leader, but you got to get on. You got to get on the chart, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, yeah, of course. I see it too, but I was just having like a full-blown argument with some dude, and I'm like, yo, you don't know football, bro. He's literally the 1 tech, dude. I'm watching Texas A&M game. He was like, oh, what else? He's not having an impact. I'm like, you don't see this man having an impact every play. His numbers ain't gonna come out good, but he's having an impact. Like, I just didn't see like what everybody was going crazy about. Now, Bethune-Cookman, he supposed to eat. Like, there's no excuse for that. But when I saw Texas A&M game, I'm like, oh wow, he's taking the double team. Oh, yeah. One play, he almost got triple team. So I'm like, oh boy.
And listen, Derek, I could take.
That's not his position.
And Derek, I could take. Like I said, I always say in the good, bad, and uglies, sometimes you can make the play but not make the tackle, and I'm cool with that. But at some point, at some point, Coach, I got to get in the stat column up in this joint. And if I don't get in the stat column, Coach, we got problems. Somebody got to get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to make it happen. I'm speaking figuratively, YouTube, but I'm saying we got to make it happen up in there. And that's all I was saying. But let me push on. Got a couple of callers in here. We're gonna
Coach, one more thing. I wanted to say something that I said a couple weeks ago when everybody was eating at me about the Restrepo thing. They were like, "Oh, we need a faster slot," but then all of a sudden the song has changed now. Like, "Oh, Restrepo is our best receiver now." Like, no, keep that same energy. What I told y'all before that man is a baller. That boy is a gamer. I didn't like that how everybody was like trying to throw him on the bench. Put on Robbie out there. Put Ray out there. Put Rashad out there over him. Like, he's too slow. We need that sexy slot. That he might get over 1,000 yards this year. It's not even that hard. He get 80 more yards every game. He's gonna hit over 1,000.
Yeah, man. I have to be honest with you, and I don't like the name call, but I'm gonna say it now. For anybody that think that Xavier Restrepo should not be playing on the football field, slap to your face. Because you're not actually watching this game. You're talking like a fan. You're not looking at the production. Is it sexy? No. Is he in the end zone dancing? No, hasn't made it to end zone. But this dude has literally kept the chains moving on this team week in and week out, making believable and unbelievable catches, knowing where to be, like understanding. Like, here's a perfect example. Kobe Young, I did on the good, bad, and ugly. 3rd and 17, he gets tackled 3rd and 16 because he didn't understand where he was, where he could have just put his foot in the ground and punched through them. Like, that's the awareness, and the intangibles are also just as important as the tangibles, meaning how fast somebody runs, how well they do certain things, their juking ability. But the intangibles are just as important. And for somebody to say he shouldn't be on the football field, matter of fact, backhand that crap out of here, man. But anyway, I got to run, man. Let me go and get these other guys in.
All right, go.
Thanks. Appreciate you, baby. 2260 in the building. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
What's going on, Coach?
This sounds like OG Kane. This OG Kane?
It is.
Okay. I'm good. It sounds like OG Kane. What's up with you, baby? Got to put your name in the system.
Just calling in about the Temple game.
All right, so what's your thoughts, man? What these Canes need to do besides win? Of course, we know that. But what's your thoughts of what do they need to do and what do they need to tighten up on a tweak as they go into this game, going into the bye week?
I think it's going to be a run-heavy game. The way the weather they talking about, 60-degree weather, 100% rain, windy. You're up in Philly. You're on that water. I think it's going to be more of a run game. Going to be a mid-scoring game. I say like 31-16 maybe. It's going to be kind of sloppy out there. That's just what I'm thinking. I see the 41s and the 48 to this, and I mean, you got to look at the environment too. What's going to be going on? So that was my thoughts on the Temple game.
Yeah, I got to check the weather. I haven't seen the weather report because I guess I'm a little bit ways out, and I usually do these the day of. But they saying it's supposed to rain, it's supposed to do all these different things. However, let me go ahead and ask you this: what do you want to see from the running game? Besides just running, like what do you want to see from the running game?
I want to see that offensive line maul. I want to see it be aggressive. I want to see them move some bodies, which they should do. Because like the previous caller said, Derek, they got. I don't think it was Derek. I think it was the call before that. They got some key guys. Their key guys is hurt, and they got some people stepping in. Even though one of them is Allen Hay, he might have a chip on his shoulder. He might want to play hard, which I think he is going to try to play hard. But I just want to see the run game handle business. Of course, Restrepo is going to get his slants and his digs and stuff like that. But I don't think it's just going to be no just big airing the ball out, especially if they see they can dominate in the run. What sense does it make to air it out? Plus in that kind of weather. So, if you can do it and when they can't stop you, keep doing it until they stop you. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, as political as football has gotten, OG, these quarterbacks want to get their numbers, right? Because of course it helps their draft. We know that Tyler Van Dyke may be out the door this year, due to age out. I'm saying he could walk out the door. So I think based on the amount of rain, the amount of wetness, and that kind of deal, they may try because you don't want to get out there slippery ball throwing interceptions or empty-handed throws and you fumbling the ball and it makes you look worse. I think they'll test it. I think they'll definitely get some nice, good short throws, high percentage throws, for Tyler Van Dyke, simply because you do want to keep him happy, I guess is the right way to say it. When I say that, meaning keeping your numbers rolling, keeping it going based on the situation, because we all know at the end of the day, these GMs and stuff, they look at numbers and they look at statistics. They're not looking at the asterisk that says, well, it was 90% chance Raymond is stormed the whole time, because people don't go up there. We look at the total number. We look at all these different things, right? And so forth and so on. That's just kind of what it is, man. But what's your score prediction, man?
31-16. I think it's gonna be a mid-scoring game. I don't think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. Like you said, he's still gonna throw their slants, their meshes, and all that good stuff. I just don't think it's gonna be just no heavy airing out.
Hold up, OG. OG stands for original gangster, and you said something that ain't original gangsterish. You said 16 points. You said 16 points, dog.
G stands for orange and green.
Oh.
Orange and green cane.
I thought it was original gangster. Well, orange and green cane with doggone it. You said 16 points. You said 16 points. I'm a little upset with that.
Yeah, I'm giving them 16. I think they may score one time and the rest field goals.
So 1 touchdown and 3 field goals. I might have picked that based on that. I might have picked that field goal kicker up for my fantasy draft.
I think that'll be the most points they score. They score less, cool, but I think the most they'll score is probably about 16.
I appreciate it, man. Well, let me put
between 13 and 16, boss.
13 and 16. I like it, man. Man, how's your daughter? I know you say she's down in Miami. We put it out there. How's she doing?
Yeah.
How is she doing at the U?
She need to be. She good. She is good. I got pictures of her asleep at the game. I got pictures of her throwing the U up, going crazy at the game. Yeah, she good. She good, man. I got a couple of pictures with a couple of the star freshmen there. I'll send them to you or whatever. I got a couple of pictures and everything. I'll send them to you, man.
All right, well, let's do that, man. I appreciate it, man. Well, like I say, tell her from Coach Hayes to her, tell her congratulations, man. It's always about the U, baby. Don't be sleeping at the game.
Yes,
tell her get her a nap. Can't even sleep at the game.
Man, she was asleep because she was mad because the last game they turned the lights off and there was like a club in there. And then the pass home game, they didn't do that, so she got mad and just, she said it was boring at halftime because Bethune didn't bring their band. So,
I love it. All right, man. Let me push on, brother. That's funny, man. All right.
All right.
Thanks,
all right, later on now.
Yes, sir. 6451 coming to you. 6451, call or talk to us. I see you back there, E. Brown. I'm coming. I like to make you last because you're going to talk that scrub talk. 6451, call or talk to us. Yes, sir.
Coach, what it is, baby. I always come on before E. Brown. And when I come on, I like to slap him around. Get down, Brown, from Quincy, Florida, baby, 22 miles from Tallahassee. What's going on, man?
Baby, I done already started slapping him. Hold up. I wish I had my power. You heard me slap? Hold up.
Hey,
hold up,
well,
get
listen,
down. Hold up, get down. Hold up, get down.
Like Michael Jackson say, don't stop till you slap enough. We're going to slap Rocky Balboa before we get in Philadelphia. And we're going to slap him around simply because that's where he's from. Man, listen, I want to go up there and listen and slap his trainer too, man, Mickey, because he always got on Rocket, man. Like Rocket wasn't good enough, man.
Get him, Rock. Get him, Rock.
Get him, Rocco. These Hurricanes that's going to Philadelphia, man, listen. They said the city of brotherly love. I want it to be the city of cane love, cane juice everywhere. I want to slap them around, man. I want to put down the big boy running game, pound mile. Now, you ask the question, what do you want to see from the running game? I want everybody to touch the rock. I want everybody to put something in the gumbo. I want Chaney in the gumbo. I want Allen in the gumbo. I want the big bite. I want the big body. Yeah, the bruiser. I want Deuce in there. I want Fletcher, man, turning it up. Then I want to see the young kid, the speed teamer come in. He already got a running back name, Chris Johnson. They say he's so fast, coach, he can cut the light off and get out the room before it get dark. We're going to slap him around with the running game. Huh? You heard what I said. And, coach, I'm going to let you steal that. You can use that till you get to Tallahassee, baby.
That boy's so fast. Hey, that boy's so fast. That boy said he cut the light off and be out the room before the room get dark.
Come, huh?
My Lord,
come
that's
on,
how you,
coach.
That's
You
what I'm
ever heard
talking
anything?
Man,
So, man, listen, man. You know it'll never be a week that our Canes play that I don't give you a call. And like I say, man, when you get to Tallahassee, Florida, it's going to be in your email by the time you get here. You hit me up, and I'm rolling out the orange and green carpet, and we going to tear down Doak Campbell Stadium with orange and green, baby.
Brick by brick.
Brick
Slap
by brick.
Slap by slap. Slap by slap. That crap out of here, man.
Slap.
Yes, sir.
Slap by slap, Mike Norvell. But listen to me. Big college weekend coming up. I'm excited. I already got 20 pounds of chicken marinated, 5 pounds of fish, and I got ribs already dressed out in my Get Down Brown seasoning. So guess what, coach? I'm grilling and chilling with my Hurricane apron on. I'm going to post a picture and send it to you, baby.
Man, I got to have that, man. Do me a favor. I need you to slap the back of that chicken just like this and let them know, boy. Hey.
Because it ain't barbecue if it ain't got my Get Down sauce. Go Canes, coach. I love you. The best podcast in the world.
Thank you,
See
man.
you in Tallahassee, baby.
Hey, man, take this one with you, man. When you go in the convenience store, if they look like they're a doggone Tallahassee fan, you going to give them one of these for coach. Slap that mother. Love it.
Thank you, Cole McKee. I'm going to give it to them lovers. Thank you, man.
Hey, I ain't got no bail money now, so you're on your own with that, but I love you, though.
Oh, I ain't going in. I got to be at home at night.
I'm just messing with you, baby. You know I love you. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Love you too, coach.
Man, every time that dude call, you know what, man? Get Down Brown has become a liability on this show. Because my shoulder always be hurting, man. God, I'm about to tear my whole shoulder out around here slapping cats, man. Shot-Town Kane in the building. Give us 2 minutes. E. Brown, I know you backed up, baby. But I want to get this last one with you because I'm going to lock the phone line. I'm not going to be on here long. I said I wasn't going to be long. I got to stick to it. Real quick, Shot-Town Kane, what's up with you, baby?
What's up, coach?
Man, I needed you earlier, man. Coach was drowning, boy. And guess what? Hoodie Girl came in and saved the day.
Nah, my fault, man. I had a little meet up with one of my lady friends at Harold on the south side, so I was a little busy.
I got a question.
And I told
Hold
her,
on, I got a question. Hold on
What's
now,
up?
because you try to talk that player stuff now. Yeah, I'm going to stop your time. I'm going to start you over just because you remind me of old coach. Now, you met up at Harold's. Here go the question. I'm going to tell you if she a keeper or not. You ready?
Let's see. We might have the same test. Let's see.
Did she get it with mild sauce or hot sauce?
She was half and half. She got half a hot, half a mild.
Oh, she got to go. She got to go because she got 1 foot in, 1 foot out the grave. She got to be all of some or nothing at all. She can't be half and half. How you gonna get half mild, half hot? That means guess what? Nah, she ain't it. She ain't it.
You want to know why?
What's up?
She was actually gonna go straight all hot, but then when I got the notification that your show was starting, I'm just like, hey, look, listen, we're gonna have to cut this little meetup short because I got to get on the Coach Hayes podcast. So she was like, and I was just like, listen, I know the hot sauce is gonna have you ready to go, but let's do half and half for a little bit.
Man, this dude here a real player. You should write a book, man. Golly, spit some game for these next 2 minutes for us, please.
Nah, just be yourself. Treat them with respect, and respect will come to you.
And make sure, and make sure they get the hot sauce, not the mild sauce for the Harold's chicken. But anyway, talk to us about these Canes, man. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I expect a 45-7 victory, maybe 10. I'll give them 10. I'll say 45-10.
What? You my dog, but I gotta.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna stop giving these people points. We need a goose egg out here. We need a donut. We need a zero. We need a nada. We need a nothing. We need something like that. Okay, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I was losing it.
No, it's good. It's cool, Coach. I think the rain is going what's causing the score. Like I'm saying, like a slip cornerback or a linebacker just slips. Something random. You know what I'm saying? That ball gonna be slippery, so we're gonna see how it goes. I expect 45 points. I've become accustomed to it. We haven't had a game where we've scored under 38. So I've become accustomed to it. I want to keep that success going. I also want no injuries. You know what I'm saying? I want to come out this game healthy. I don't want to see no injuries. I want to see us clean up the penalties.
Okay.
I just want to keep doing what we're doing, man. All you can do is play the opponent in front of you. And, that's it. I mean, it's a basic game. I want to get out healthy and just get our whole team ready for ACC play in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got to give Georgia Tech some business. I'm not going to go too far here, but I've been kind of watching them a little bit too. Because, Georgia Tech, they ain't the same Georgia Tech, but we got to give them some business too. Real quick, dude says, Coach, love your show, listening from mile marker 0. That's what I want right there. I want a donut, a goose egg, a 0, a mile marker 0. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what Key West, Florida, home of the used first super quarterback, George Meyer. I believe if George Meyer is the guy, I believe he was a teacher in Dade County, if I'm not mistaken, at Michael Crop High School. If that's it, let me know, David Scott, if that's true. But anyway, talk to me, man.
I just saw the comments with Ellery and Tanisha. Yes, I cut the session short, but I never said I wasn't going back. I came home to shower and I said I'll meet up with her after I talked to Coach Hayes on the podcast.
Well, listen, I don't mind her calling me, but just don't think about me when you with her. Coach Hayes ain't that important.
Oh no, you farthest thing away from my mind, but I can't not show my brother stuff on the YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I was getting a little nervous, but I got you back. I totally understand where you're coming from, man.
So definitely not. I already got my playlist going, so I just had to call in and
hold on, player. Hey, E. Brown, I'm sorry, I'm coming to you. Callers, if y'all gonna call in, call now. Because I'm about to lock the phone line. Hold up. You said the playlist. I got to hear the first song on the playlist, dog. What is it? What's the first song on the playlist? Because you sound like a real player. You from Chicago, dog. You know what I'm saying? You be looking for him at night with a flashlight. Talk to me.
First song on the playlist is D'Angelo Untitled.
That boy, that good. That boy, that good. That boy, that player. That boy, a player. Sure enough, is. Oh God. All right. Well, let me let you get back to her because I don't want, when I get to the wedding, I don't want her to be like, ain't that the dude that said I was halfway in and halfway out because I didn't put hot sauce on it? I want her to be like, oh, that's Coach. Hey, that's who you were talking about. I want it that way. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and freshen yourself up and whatever you're gonna do, man. Hit your Axe body spray, cross yourself, whatever you got going on, and let it happen. Shot time. Appreciate you though. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Real players don't use Axe.
Okay, my bad. Maybe that's why she ran from me last time because I had Axe body spray on.
All right, Coach, man, go ahead and get E. Brown up here with that scrub talk and let's get out of here, man.
I appreciate it, man. All right, here we go, man. I'm getting ready to lock this doggone thing up, man. That's my man, Chi-Town King. E. Brown is coming to the stage. I need y'all to spam the chat. All of the members. I see all these green names in here. E. Brown has his own emoji, the Scrub Daddy, because he talks about scrub so much. He said the transfer portal is Scrub Haven. He said all this stuff. I got another call in from Savannah. This is Savannah. That's all I see. But they're going to have to wait. So 0389, hold tight because we got Scrub Daddy himself. Y'all go ahead and spam it up. I see Brother Jay Blaze with the Scrub Daddy. E. Brown, Scrub Daddy himself.
Hey.
Talk to us, baby.
Hey, good morning, Coach. Hey, but listen, I'm going to scratch the scrub talk because a lot of the points that we made at the beginning of the year, I think we've accomplished some of the things that we passed the test, so to speak.
Okay.
I just want to say this. I don't think we need to be mired in the old way of thinking as University of Miami fans, where we go into a game thinking, what do we need to do in order to beat Temple? I'm at the mindset now, looking at this team, the way this team has been performing. I'm at the mindset now saying, what does Temple has to do to beat the University of Miami?
That's correct. We already know we're going to beat them, but okay, I get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been used to the losing for so long that when we go into games like this, we start asking the question, what do we need to do to improve? What do we need to see? No. We need to look at the Temple team and ask Temple, what are you guys going to do in order to beat the University of Miami?
They can't. So can I be honest with you, E. Brown? They can't beat us. So it's not even worth asking them.
Beat us.
Right. So why ask them?
It's not even worth. Yeah.
That's like asking
the question.
Exactly. So we're talking about what do the Canes need to do to fix up as they move forward. That's like asking E. Brown. That's like asking me, hey, Hayes, what do you need to do to get to the moon? I'm not going, so it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is that the Temple Owls are not up to par. They're not the team that we should be concerned about competing with the University of Miami. That's why I wanted to pose the question from their standpoint. Hey, you're talking trash. You're saying this Temple. You're saying you're thinking that you're going to beat the University of Miami. Well, tell us, what are you going to do in order to beat them? What are you going to do?
Who said they're going to beat us?
Question about and to answer your question about what do we need to work on, it all stems from the question that we're posing to them. What are they going to do? They're going to try to stop our passing attack. When they try to stop our passing attack, that's when you guys are going to start seeing the running attack take place. That's what they're going to try to attack, because they're under the impression that we can only pass the ball simply because we're doing the nerd talk again, talking about numbers, the running back numbers, and stuff like that. So I mean that's nerd talk. Let's go out on the football field and just prove to Temple, prove to everybody else exactly what we've done the last 3 weeks. Listen, we started out with the victory over Miami, Ohio. We talked about it at the beginning of the season. We needed to do that. We beat Texas A&M. We played a high school team last week that we racked up some stats on. So hey, we don't need to have the question posed anymore.
what have you. I know you posed a question earlier about the sack.
Oh,
You're looking for the
God.
sacks and the defense. Hey, listen, right now we are as a whole after 3 games. After 3 games, we are.
Ebron, I know you watching the screen, but that boy said this nerd talk, boys. This nerd talk.
I mean, it's nerd talk, man. It's nerd talk. We're talking about the defense, okay? Let's talk about the defense, Nick Thorne. Now let's talk about the defense.
Listen,
oh God. The defense is ranked number.
The conference has been locked.
Defense in the country right now. From a total defense standpoint, okay? We're number 11 when it comes to sacks. Number 11 when it comes to sacks. We're number 12 when it comes to rushing defense. What are we doing with nerd talk? Oh, how many sacks does this person have? How come the defensive line didn't do that? Because we're playing as a team right now.
That's some real scrub. Hold up, that's some scrub talk, E Brown. That's some scrub talk. If I want Leonard Taylor, I want Leonard Taylor to give me that 5-star treatment, right? Let me ask you a question. Hold on. The way you talking right now, you heard of the Ritz-Carlton? Have you or have you not?
Yeah.
5-star hotel. Don't you expect 5-star treatment? Or do you or will you say, hey, I'm at the Ritz-Carlton. I got all this, I paid all this money for the room, but at least I got a pillow. No, I want 5-star treatment.
But how does the Ritz-Carlton become a 5-star hotel? It becomes a 5-star hotel because of the other components of the hotel. The other components of the hotel. You got your concierge, you got your hotel person.
Exactly.
You got your maid.
Exactly.
You got your hotel restaurant cook.
Exactly.
And you got your that's how it's a team concept.
Exactly.
Once the team is built up to a certain point, you will see Leonard Taylor and some of these other guys get the numbers that everybody's talking about. Right now, we need to have that team.
Scrub talk. Now I have to say something. You went to that game, and I got to go because I had other people. I got Mike Lowry back here in the back. I had the other callers. I like the dog.
Listen, hold up, coach. Hold up. Mike Lowry gonna come out here with a bunch of vacillating, participating stuff, and he's gonna be worse as Downtown Brown with all that other stuff. And Chi-Town sounds like he wears spectacles and he's got a thick mustache. Okay. Why
you talking about?
I'm just glad. I'm just glad.
I ain't gonna let you talk about my.
Chi-Town said he took a shower.
I ain't gonna let you talk about my people, E. Brown.
Chi-Town sound like he's one of those guys who would go, "Hey man, I took a bath." Really? I'm glad he said he took a shower. Okay. Instead of saying he took a bath.
He had a little rubber ducky in there.
I'm glad he said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he didn't say I take a bath. I'm glad he took a shower.
All right, listen.
All right, I'm glad he took a shower.
All this pontificating you're doing means absolutely nothing. This is exactly what I need from the chat. If you are a member, I need green scrub daddies in here. If you are not a member, I need you to spam it with the word scrub talk, nerd talk, whatever. Here's what I'm going to say. Chi-Town Kane does not use a rubber ducky when he takes his bath. Wank, wank. He's not doing it. You understand me? He a real G. He gave that young lady options. Hot sauce or mild sauce from Harold's. And she had a little bit of both. That means that he know what's going on. But anyway, let me go back.
That, coach? You know what we call that? You know what we call that?
I don't want to know.
We call that beta man talk, man. That's beta man talk.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Let me ask you one question. I got 2 questions for you, and I gotta go. I gotta get off here. I gotta take care of stuff. Here's what I want to. I gotta make sure. 2 things I want to ask you. 1, do you like your emoji?
I love it.
Thank you.
I love
man.
it. Listen, hey, what does Tony Montana say? The favorite portion of it?
Back in the days when I was young.
My bad. Oops, press the wrong.
I'm the bad guy.
Press the wrong button.
I'm the bad guy.
Okay, and real quick, second part is the Bethune-Cookman game. You had opportunity to go. One of the team members sent over some tickets for you, man.
Yes, sir. He did.
Mm-hmm. How'd you like the game?
I mean, the game was fantastic. I liked the experience. It was great. I was able to move down to some good, better seats or whatever.
There's only 6 people in the building.
Yeah, it was. The crowd was not that big, so I was able to move down a little bit, and I had to stay to the beginning of the third quarter. And I left because we had the game in hand.
I got you.
We had the game in hand. And
that boy Gil got a duck on here. All right, so here's what I'm gonna say because I gotta move on. Here's what I want to say. My last piece, and Melissa told me I've been saying I got to go for like an hour, and she's 100% right. And thank you for keeping me on par because Ellen is in my ear right now saying, Coach, land this plane, and she want me to do this so bad, but I can't do it.
Listen, tell Ellen to stop being the hall monitor. Okay, stop being the hall monitor and just enjoy the show.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say to you, E. Brown. This is gonna be how I land your plane, and I'm gonna get out of here.
You need people like me so you can point your f***ing
Absolutely.
fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.
Y'all say good night to the bad guy. Appreciate you, E. Brown. Love
Say
always,
good night
man.
to the bad guy.
All right, brother. All right, that E. Brown. Here come Mike Lowry with some, oh, my God. Talk to me, Mike, and I'm getting out of you the last one.
Okay, cool. What's up, baby?
I'm good, man. How you feeling, man? That cane juice biting tonight or what? Well, talk to me. Or them cane roots. Oh, I like that one. Cane roots.
I'm trying to get ready for this playoffs, man. We win this game this Saturday. We in the playoffs in Florida Elite. So I'm trying to, focus on this team. We got to play Naples.
Y'all clap it up. Clap it up for my man. Putting the work in with the shorties. Trying to get to the playoff. Huh? Keep the dreams alive. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me.
Exactly. But Coach, I called in because I want to know, it's going to be raining up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you remember back in the days, I know you just hit the back in the day.
Hold on.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
All right. Tell us about back in the days.
When we played Temple in the Big East, we knew we were going to put up 40, 50 points against that game. I don't know if the coaches show any of the old footage of the old Canes. Like, they need to be showing these games. Like, they need to really show how these athletes played when they played these P5 teams that ain't P5,
Like G5s and group. Yeah, I get you. That's back when they had D1 AA. Yes, I understand.
Exactly. We never had a problem. Every time we got up for Saturday, we knew when we got in front of ABC that we were going to see 30, 40 points. So we got to get that mentality back. And I think, I was real critical on, Mario Cristobal last year. But I like the way when they showed him on TV how he had that grit face on, man. Like, I'm ready. Like Oklahoma. You see how Oklahoma's a quiet sleeper right now? And another thing I want to tell you, Coach, it's going to be a lot of shakeup in the rankings this week. There's a lot of teams playing each other.
No, you're right. We'll definitely find out, man. It right now you're starting to see problems with quarterback play from these bigger teams that we're accustomed to. Alabama, Clemson, Cade Klubnik is coming around, but it's not like it was. Ohio State is starting to have a little issue. Like I said, we're starting to see some of these teams look a little shaky because quarterback play, right? Yeah, you can't tell me and they're still winning convincingly. Yeah, they're still winning convincingly. However, not Alabama, of course, because Peanut in here. I think because Peanut is a fan of Alabama, that's why they're so bad right now. However, you're starting to see that the quarterback play is a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? And so.
Yeah, but they said Drake May was a top 10 quarterback, top 5, top 3. Now look at him. Go to his stats and see what he's doing. Yeah. They ain't even brought his name up.
You lost Josh Downs. You lost that. Josh Downs was his Xavier Restrepo.
Exactly.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to say this. Tanisha Barton says, at Coach Hayes Football, next week, can we get a fantasy update? I would love to give you a fantasy update, but Tanisha, I'm winning every week. Like, I don't want to boast and brag, so that's why I don't do it. But I'm winning every week.
Tell me a couple players, Coach. Tell me a couple players you got on your team. Just give me one or two.
Why you gonna do me like that, dog? Like I thought we friends, Mike.
I
thought we were bad boys for life. Why you put me out there like that? Like you finna make me just like you finna make me really go on here. Hold up, you finna make me really go on. You finna make me really go on here and say I ain't got no Canes on my teams. That what you about to really make me do?
I know you probably got one. You gotta have one, Coach. Coach, hey, you got one.
Y'all have to. Can I tell you something? Back to E. Brown's point of team play, because we are playing well as a team. That doesn't work for fantasy. You got to have some real selfish mugs out there for fantasy, and so that's my way out of it. That's my way out of it right there.
I know. Hey, but Restrepo could have been he could have been one of the ones that you so high on him, and he putting up a lot of numbers. You know, that could have been one of those investigative reporter things. You could have like, damn, this quarterback came off a bad season. Shannon Dawson offense is this type of way. Restrepo, I can compare him to this guy, Odell. Remember when Houston had all them players about 2.5 years ago, how good that offense was?
No, right. Like I say, here's the thing about fantasy. I'm finna give y'all some game for free. It ain't about them winning the game. It's about the dude produce. You know who I had? I had a dude named Evan Hall last year. You know who that was?
Who is that?
Exactly.
I don't know him.
He was the running back for Northwestern. Bro, that dude gave me so many points. They lost every game. They won one game in Germany or wherever they played last year. They lost all the other games. They was 1-11 last year. But that dude won me so many games because he was the only thing smoking on the team, literally. I guess he was going through the car wash. I don't know what was going on with that dude. But anyway, shout out to right here, man. We got Kawhi Mike. He said ain't win with Colorado versus TCU. Yeah, Coach blew that one. I blew that one. But we'll find out here this Saturday what's going to happen. Yeah, hey, hopefully I blow that one too.
Team, man. You went 6-6 with the team, and then you went 7-5 for us. What's going on?
I did do that, but you got to remember, I'm going off what I saw. Here's what I will do. I've never been to Coach Sanders, Deion Sanders back pedal camp. I don't backpedal. If I said it, I said it, and I'm gonna stick with it. Like I said, 6-6. Right. I told us 7-5. We looking good right now. I'm ready to rock and roll. So I told you I had one mulligan.
We coming into the ACC play. That's when we really got to play.
That's when you got to focus.
Ramp up. Everybody want to beat Miami, Coach. That's been going on for history. Everybody want to beat Miami. I don't care how sorry you is. That's that brand alone. When you come into town, you get your best.
Yeah. Oh, that boy Chi-Town said he out. That boy smelling good when he walked through the hallway right now, boy. It's gonna be like, Chi-Town King. That boy.
Yeah, but it's gonna rain up there this weekend. The storm headed up that way, so I don't even know if they might cancel the game or what. So
cancel?
It's projected.
Don't put that in there.
It's supposed to be projected.
I don't need no cancel. I need somebody. I watch the weather. I don't care if they put them on. Listen,
I watch the weather.
Divert the whole game. Listen,
I gotta watch the weather, Coach. I gotta watch the weather. I'm a truck driver, baby.
Mike, divert the game and let's go play. Matter of fact, Colorado ain't home. They playing in Oregon. Let's go play in their stadium. We gotta have this game.
We need that roll. We need to roll right into. But you got to think though, Coach. They playing Florida State, so they already gonna be beat up by the time they get to us. So we need like Colorado State, but for Colorado, we need 2 weeks to prepare. You feel me? Because the way they rolling right now, Clemson done got a little moxie.
No. We need that work. But Mike, I got to get out of here, man. I want to get off at 1:30. I said an hour. I got to get off here. I'm at 100. I'm at 1 hour and 29 minutes. So I want to get up out this joint.
You're doing a good job, man.
I appreciate you.
I love your podcast, man. We be waiting for you to come on. You know, you do us a very good job. You better than Paul Feinbaum. You need to reach out. You need to get your talent. You need to get your talent manager. And you need to go ahead and reach out to ESPN because you can sell your show. Your show's starting to blow up a little bit.
Tell them to holler at Coach.
All these underground shows. They looking for some new and up and coming talent, coach.
Hey, guess what? If that cash right, Hayes there every night. Coach been smooth since days of under rules. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm here. I'm next to a Scott, baby. I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow. Let's make it happen.
You got a network.
Man, I'm trying.
You coming up with the best slogans ever. You got a whole gold mine right now. I don't think you know it now.
I do, but I got to get it out there, man. I need help. I need the team. That's what you notice. I even called it the team for a particular reason. Right? I didn't come up with, like I was at one point, the Hayes Hellraisers or some crazy name like that. I call it a team because that's exactly what Coach need is a team. And right now, we've been rocking.
You call it the coach's corner. You get your.
Well, that's a segment.
You bring in the people that.
Yeah, that's a segment, but I'm talking about the people that. No, but I'm talking about the people that's behind me, like LMV and T. Hine. I'm talking about that always got my back, including yourself, Daryl Pay, and it feel like the musical was. I don't want to leave nobody off, but all the people that's always in here, man.
You do, coach. You set up a meeting, coach. You set up a meeting with the people that you think can thrust you into the best spots. To who got what. Who's doing what? Who's doing this? Who got these skills in this area? Who got these skills in this area? You reach out. You do your investigation. You know everybody got emails. You know everybody got social media. You know what I'm saying? You see who got the qualifications and where you trying to go, man. Your show can be big, just like that. I'm gonna tell you who you remind me of.
Talk to me.
And we were going back and forth. You remember that white boy that started that station up in Georgia? What his name is? That was hating on the Canes, and then he just blowed up, and now he sit back. What his name is?
The JD Piquel. JD Piquel.
What his name?
The guy that's on 3. Is that what you're talking about? Or
Josh? He ain't on. He ain't went on 3 yet. He by himself. What's the white boy that loves Georgia so much?
Josh Pate.
I don't know. What are you talking? No, he's not that big yet. He's still on YouTube.
Oh, Uncle Lou. Somebody put him here, Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou. That's who you remind me of, Coach. You the black Uncle Lou, baby.
I appreciate it. Why Uncle Lou can't be the white Coach Hayes? Why he can't be the white Coach Hayes? I'm just talking trash. I get you. I'm just teasing with you. I'm just teasing
Uncle Lou was doing it for a long time, man. I would watch Uncle Lou probably about 10 years ago.
Nah, I appreciate it though. But nah, you know what? I've never spoken to Uncle Lou. I gotta reach out to him. I know him and T2Y do something.
Because look, gotta be somebody to reach out to, because you remember he was hazing us so bad.
Yeah. He be going in on Miami.
Years ago.
Yeah.
So now we back up and rolling. You know, we win this game, we win the next game. It's something to merge, and now you can do your broadcast with your Caucasian people. You feel me? You got a merge network.
I love it, man. Well, we're working on it, man. And Melissa says this, and Melissa, I'm gonna make sure you don't win this one because I'm getting off here. Over under, Coach ends the show by 11. No, Coach finna end this show by 9:35. I promise you, I promise you. You know what? I gotta reach out to Uncle Lou, man. I know he does a lot of Georgia. He does other stuff too, but primarily Georgia stuff, man. But I've never reached out to Uncle Lou. I've watched his shows all the time, like I say. I think it's all fun. I know, he was getting into it with a couple people.
Because Georgia's starting to lose his moxie. And also, Coach, you want to get onto it before the playoff hit, because that's when you're going to really branch off and all y'all guys going to be talking against each other. Imagine having a podcast with different commentators and different YouTube guys that support they school. It's going to be so big. And when the playoff hit, you're going to have so many people talking with it. And then the way Miami headed, it's what we popping right now. Miami popping. You know what I mean? Once we get through this weekend, we're going to be in the top 15 and the top 10 going in that Clemson game. Because there's a lot of shake-up this weekend, a lot of games being played.
Hey, boy, but listen, you tough, and I'm loving it. You keeping Coach on his toes, man. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Well, guess what, Mike Lowry? I appreciate you. You're 100% right, man. Coach got to get in the lab. You know I don't sleep. I recharge. Look, I got to keep my charger cable right.
E. Brown tried, tell E. Brown I made the nation's dean's list. Only 1% of American population makes that list in college, and it's called the Merit Society. So E. Brown know who you think I am, man.
Slap that dude.
I'm not that kind of guy. When I come on in politics with Coach, I've been supporting Coach for the last 5 years. So I've been on and off with Coach. So now I'm glad that I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the road driving trucks. But look, man, the cane juice is popping, and that cane bus is here. We ain't getting off the bus no more, baby.
I love it. I got to run. I love it, man. Appreciate you, dog, as always, man. That boy hung up. He ain't even had to slap him off the line. Listen up real quick as I get ready to get out of here. Thank you, guys. This is the pregame show for Miami versus Temple. Again, I won't be doing one the morning of, simply because I have to go down to Miami for a funeral for those that just jumping in. But I will try to get back here to Orlando to do the post-game show. So stay tuned for that. As well as make sure you check out right down there. You see that? InterstateSportsGifts.com that sponsors this show. My man Trevor is a huge Miami Hurricane fan. If you're looking for any item, just go on the website. It's in the description and just browse it. But here's the best thing. If you don't see it, call him on the phone. It's a 912 number. He going to pick it up and tell him, hey, I'm looking for a barbecue grill with a U logo on it. Do you have that? He's going to say, hold on. He's going to come back in 2 minutes and say, I got one for you. So give him a call. See what's going on. Like I say, he does sponsor this show. Also, you go pick up your Cane Juice shirt right down there. It's in the logo as well. We're having a good time. Thank you for everybody who subscribed, everybody who became a member, everybody who donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I got any last-minute cash apps in the building. I don't. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. With all that being said, go Canes. Tomorrow I'm going to do the pregame show for, I do the Colorado stuff, of course. It's business 101. So I'm going to do the pregame show tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to make it happen. I got hoodies. Melissa. I got a Cane Juice hoodie, and it's white. And I think I got a green one, too. But just go check it out, Melissa. Let me know what you think. And whatever you guys suggest, we'll definitely make it happen. So we're on the road to 36,000 subscribers. We had 35,500, somewhere around there. We have 36,000 subscribers. There you go. See, look at that. Come on, man. We're trying to get to 50K. That'd be huge. And he said 5 years, but we've been on since 2000. So 3 years. We've been over 3.5. We've been on 3 years on this channel. We already at 35,000 subscribers. So don't hesitate. Hit the button. It's free. Put it in your mama name, your cousin name, your daddy, uncle, cousin name, your sister name. Matter of fact, shout out Kane. All them ladies you got, tell them to subscribe. If they ain't subscribed, they got to go. And I promise you, they're going to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And Coach Hayes will catch you at the 50-yard line. Go you. Somebody pass me my Cane Juice. Yeah, they talking about E. Brown, talking about some doggone screw-up talk. I need to slap E. Brown with that foolishness. He around here. And 2 + 3 - 4 = X. That doggone, cut that crap out of here. Get that foolishness. When the one Miami Hurricane game, now he talking about, ain't no more screw-up talk. Get that foolishness up out of here, man. Somebody pass me my Cane Juice.